Hey everyone, what's up? So I'm waiting for a few of y'all to come in, but I should have freaking got some water. As soon as I pressed the go live button, I was like, I'm gonna need some water. Yeah. Anyways, welcome to Nursemas, 12 days of Nursemas. Today is the first day. So basically what I'm gonna be doing is posting a video every day for you all leading up until Christmas. So my goal this year is to do 2 videos a day. So after this video, I'm going to be posting another video that I have. It's just uploading right now. So yeah, I just wanted to come on real quick. Hey to everybody that's here. If I don't look at your comments, it's because I'm trying to stay focused on what I'm talking about so I don't get sidetracked, because it's easy for me to get sidetracked. But what I wanted to talk about was this school that I applied to. Yeah, oh my goodness, I got to look it up. The article that I read. So here in St. Louis, I did put something up on the Facebook group. So make sure you go join the Facebook group if you haven't already. The article for it, but there's here in St. Louis, we have 2 community colleges, and we have some private schools, and then we also have one school, only one school that does strictly RN. Now, my post I put on Facebook group, I was like, if the school is closing. It's like pretty much at the point where it's about to close. But they said they're not taking any more people in. So, anyways, I had put on a Facebook group. I put that. What did I put on there? I said the only thing we have besides this school is private colleges and community college. And people kind of got mad, like, oh, nothing wrong with community college. Like, I'm not saying like there's nothing wrong with community college. I'm just saying like this is the only school that offers RN except for the community college and the privates. And you know, community colleges, it takes forever to get into them because everybody's trying to get in there. It's cheaper, and it's just like, you know, people want to get into those community. Well, at least here in St. Louis, like the community college is good. So anyways, basically what I'm saying is that we're going to have even more limited options when it comes to going for RN, especially because almost all the schools out here now are not offering RN associates. They want you to have your RN with your bachelor's degree. And most of those schools are for private schools. So, anyways, that's that. So, let me give y'all a little backstory. Hey to everybody that just came in. I'm talking about this school I applied to and how the school is basically about to close right now. So, I applied for this school, y'all, like a minute ago before I even had Madison, and Madison just turned 2. So make sure y'all like this video, y'all. I got 31 people watching and 3 thumbs up. So like this video. Thank you. And anyways, so I applied for the school. Mind you, I still hadn't paid off my debt. Remember, I'm working to pay off this debt that I owe this other school. But I was just like, maybe they won't figure it out. I was trying to be sneaky. That's why you shouldn't be sneaky. But I put them down for financial aid. That's where I got messed up at. When you put them down for financial aid, like you have an issue, right? Because they're going to be able to see other schools you went to. Anyways, it's another video. So, what was I going to say? I'm looking at the comments trying not to get freaking distracted. But what did I say? Oh my goodness, y'all, I'm losing train of thought. Anyways, I applied before I had Madison. And this is before I paid off the debt. And I was basically in the program. But she was like, I see that you have this other school. I need the transcripts from the other school. I was like, crap, can't do it. Now, back a minute ago, when I applied, they didn't have financial aid. So I had to have applied like in 2016 because it was after I got done with nursing school. So they didn't have financial aid. And I was like, okay, something is going on with this school. Why don't they have financial aid? And some people were like, oh, it's because they're changing to a different owner and they're privately owned now, so there's no financial aid. Okay. That's what they were saying. That was their story. They were sticking to that story. So I said, okay, you know, I got to that point. I didn't pay the school off, so I couldn't even get in. I let time go by. The lady calls me, one of the admissions people. She called me like, hey, I got your file up here. She called me earlier this year. She was like, I got your file. All you have to do to get in, we got these openings. All you have to do is do X, Y, and Z. And I was like, cool. Then she called me again. She's like, oh, you don't even have to do this because you already took all these classes because I did all my prerequisites. I was like, cool. Then she calls me again, like, oh, you know what? I forgot you're timed out of the time that you can have to have like your test on file. You timed out, so you have to come in and do all these tests. I'm like, all right. And me, thinking law of attraction, I'm thinking, okay, this is a sign. I should just go up there, apply for it. The money gonna come in. It doesn't, I don't even care. I'm just gonna apply for it. Like, I'm claiming it, right? So, mind you, this lady at the school, she was rough. She was like, because I was like, I don't know if I should do it or not. And I forgot what I had said. She was like, well, Brandy, it looks like you applied back in 2016. I mean, what are you waiting for? Da 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 da. Are you serious about this? I'm just saying. I'm like, wait, what? Do you know who I am? I swear I said it. I said it in my head at least twice a day. But I'm like, lady, I'm the only thing I'm waiting on is the money. Like, I'm ready. Like, I stay ready. So anyways, I was like, you know what, let me just go up here and take the test. So I freaking had my mama watch my kids for me so I could go take the test. Like, and I freaking took the test or whatever. Still had more tests to do. Ended up talking to my husband about it. And we just realized, you know what, let's just wait it out. Because I didn't want to force it. Like, there's a difference between law of attraction and feeling like you're in alignment with what the universe and God wants you to do. And there is a such thing as just forcing it to happen. And I was like, you know what, right now, this is not our focus. Right now, our focus is buying a house, making sure the girl's good. Like, I'm going to go to school. School is not going nowhere, okay? Right. It is what it is. Even though them prereqs about to expire next year. Some of them going to start expiring next fall. But it is what it is. I feel like, divine timing. Everything happens in divine timing. Make sure y'all like the video. So that happens. And she basically was telling me, like, look, if you take these tests, like, you're in the program. Like, this is all I need you to do. But then I end up calling her. I was like, look, I still got this debt from this other school. Do you have to take this transcript? She was like, yeah, I got to get it. She's like, that's the only way I have to get that transcript. Even though I wasn't using any of those classes from that school, they still need that transcript. Isn't that so? I think that's just so stupid. Like, I'm not using any of these credits. Why do you need my transcript? She's like, yeah, I'm going to need that. I was like, okay, cool. Okay, left it alone. So the other day I saw somebody had posted that the school is basically not taking any more students. Like, this school, I actually wanted to go to this school. The school has been around for 100 years, been around forever. It's in an area that I actually wouldn't mind living in. And I actually took clinicals at the hospital that's associated with the school when I was in LPN program. And I think now, when I went into the school, I could tell that the school was having some issues because it's kind of like when you go to a facility. If you see that facility got, like, it's kind of run down and, stuff not working right or don't look right, that's when you know, like, their money, they're not investing their money back into their facility. It's like they're just kind of like breaking even. At least that's how I see it. And that's how, especially if you go to the bathroom at that school, I was like, oh my God, this bathroom is horrible. Like, is this the same stuff from like 100 years ago? Like, oh my gosh, y'all, like, get it together. Like, the whole place is old. Now, I think it kind of still, I feel like they were trying to keep that little, like, old, it's like a difference between trying to keep, like, the little old school charm versus just, y'all ain't did nothing around here. Like, it's clear, it's evident. Y'all haven't done anything at this school. So, I mean, no shade, though. I ain't throwing no shade to the school, but I just felt like, it was old. So I was like, do I want to do this? But all the nurses that I've known that went there, I like the nurses. They're good nurses. Like, they're competent. Like, I really wanted to go to this school. And also, this school doesn't have a degree. You get a diploma. So that's another thing. I know some people, let me know, have y'all been to a school where they only give you a diploma versus the actual, like, associate's degree? And I know some people will be like, no, I want my degree. But of course, when you go for a job at the end of the day, it's RN. You take NCLEX, you're an RN. But that's one thing. But only thing is, with that diploma, you may or may not be able to go to another school to get your bachelor's. They might not accept that diploma. So that's why it's always important whenever you want to go to a school, to look at your end game. What's your end game, and work backwards. So if you know you want to go become a nurse practitioner, look at all the requirements to become a nurse practitioner in your area. Specifically, if you know you're going to stay in that area, look at certain schools and see what do they require, and then work your way back, because you don't want to go to this school and do all these classes and do all this and the third, spend all this money and time, and then by the time you get there or halfway through, you're like, oh, I should have did this, or I was supposed to do that. It's always good to cast your net wide and do research. Take your time, do some research. That's why you got a smartphone. And then just do that. So that's all. That's my advice to anyone that's, wants to go further in their education. But anywho, they might not take that diploma, y'all. So that was that. I didn't feel too bad about getting a diploma if I went to that school, because the school I was looking at, no, I'm not reading the comments. I'm trying to talk. So give me a minute. Cause I don't want to get distracted. But, what was I gonna say? Is there something wrong? Should I be reading the comments? Is something happened? Am I missing something? Yes, 100-year-old toilet. Yes. See, this is why I cannot read the comments. I'm gonna come back and read the comments, okay? Just give me a minute to get this out. See, what was I saying? Y'all, dang it. Can somebody tell me what the heck I was talking about? I know I want to move back to New York too. What was I saying? Anyways, the schools I looked at for BSN, they was still gonna take a diploma versus a degree. But like I told y'all, they didn't have financial aid. So here I was still thinking, why don't they have financial aid? So while I'm talking, let me look up. And I freaking should have had this already up, but I was anxious to get on here and talk to y'all. Make sure y'all like this video. But I'm gonna have to, let me slide y'all over a little bit. Losing my train of thought, y'all. I looked at other schools and they was willing to take it. Here it is right here. So here's the article. I'm going to put the link to the article in the description box, but it says Century Old St. Louis School Nursing School is not taking any new nurses after renewed concerns from state board. So, and what's so crazy is, like 2 weeks ago, I went to the same, not 2 weeks ago, like a month ago maybe, I went to the Missouri State Board of Nursing website, and you can look at all the schools that's in your state, and you can look at their status, right? And I looked at their status, and they was having issues. Oh my goodness, I can't freaking find it. But make sure you always look up your school status to make sure that they have accreditation. So I guess because of their enrollment, not their enrollment, but their pass rate. Their pass rate lower, it had dropped. So that's why right now they cannot take any new students. So I'm gonna look at it, but I kind of feel like, it was a reason why things didn't go the way I planned it to go, as far as getting into this school, as far as like everything being paid off and all that. But like the lady was telling me, like, you're in it, we just need you to get your stuff together. But so when they lost their financial aid, that means everything would either have to be out of pocket, or you would have to get student loans. Who trying to do that? So yeah, that's that. And then on top of that, but there is a thing, you could have worked at the hospital in the area that they're associated with, because they're associated with a hospital here in St. Louis. And if you would have if I say I had worked at that hospital, you get like a discount on your tuition. So that's something always to look at too, to see if you can get a discount on your tuition based off where you're working. But let me look at their pass rate. It said it in the article. And I should have freaking had this stuff looking. It says that it says their licensing rates drop below 80%. So that's what happened. And yeah, that's what happened. So hopefully they can get it together. I don't know. I just think that, like, I know I already have a video talking about for-profit schools, but I just think that they taking over, y'all. They taking over. They are really taking over. And it's crazy, because who wants to go and get a bachelor's degree and spend like $70,000 on a back? $70,000. Just wrap your head around it. $70,000 for a bachelor's degree. Like, to me, that's a lot of money. Now, granted, you make money as a nurse, never gonna knock the hustle, right? But that's a lot of money. It's a lot of money to go to somebody's school and to be coming out and paying like $700 plus a month for freaking student loans. Like, who wants to do that? I don't. So I'm on the Missouri State Board of Nursing website, and I'm about to see if I can freaking find this school info. And I should have had it ready for y'all. I really should have, but I didn't. But let me look at some of y'all comments. Do y'all feel like it was a reason why I didn't go to that school? Like, do y'all think that it was just like, you know, I don't know. Because I'm going to be honest, sometimes I be feeling like, do I even want to go further in school? For real, I'll be like, I don't know if this is for me. Like, I really be having those moments. I don't know, it's because I just be kind of like tired and I just be like bored, or I'm not sure what it is. Sometimes I feel that way. Anybody else feel that way that's been in the field for a minute, or maybe you're in school and you're like, this isn't for me. Sometimes I think that, like, is this really for me? And of course, I cannot freaking find on here what it says about their status. And it was like I was deep into the website when I found out about their status. As far as what their if they were accredited, I was like deep into the website. Yeah, I know what I'm talking about. Like, you just be in a hole. You like, you don't even know how you freaking got there. Like, that's how it was. I might have to Google search it, but let me look at y'all comments real quick. All right, so la la la. Nurse Suite came by Camellia says yes, it is cheaper. Yeah, for the community colleges. Destiny says, do you always wear those earrings? I actually just made these like a week ago. Oh sis, you have to be careful with those. Some aren't accredited. Yes, Leslie, that is true. Is this Shaquila? Is that you, girl? Did I say it right? Shaquila says, I'm in St. Louis and I know what you're talking. I know what school you're talking about. I applied there in community college, and the community college called me for. Oh, that's good. That's really good. Congratulations. Yes, yes. Hey, Jasmine Joy. Those admission regs, they are aggressive. What's so crazy is like she's just. I see if this was like a for-profit school and like she got paid per head that came in, but I don't know. I think, at the end of the day, some people, when they get a certain, like, because it's only one person. So I feel like when they get in those positions, they feel like they can just say whatever. They just say whatever they want because they just be full of themselves. But it is what it is, honey. It's your world. We all just squirrels trying to get a nut. That's how I see it. Like, do you, boo? Do you try scholarships? Destiny? What you mean? You have to be in school to get scholarships. They have scholarships just for you being a mom, furthering your education. If I was in a program, I more than likely would probably be able to get scholarships, but this is debt that I owe to a school from years ago. So if you find something out, let me know, girl. Let's see. There's a difference between vintage / classic aesthetic, right, and being run down. Yes. It's a total difference, honey. It's you right. It's different, It's like that Goodwill thrift store chic versus just like, honey, you need to let this stuff go. It's dusty, it's old, like it's discolored, it's got a stench to it. Let it go. Let it go. It's a difference. Yeah. Deanna's nursing journey said, I can't imagine having to use 100-year-old toilet. Yeah, it's not right. That place, I was like, what is up with this place? It's old. But that's how those for-profit schools get you, because you go in, you be like, this is state of the art. Like, you be like, oh, honey, this is where it's at. I'm about to be somebody's nurse. Let me sign my name anywhere. $80,000 later. Okay, Aisha Thomas, is that Aisha? It's a song called Aisha. It's yeah, that song. Anyways, it's a good song. It's just called Aisha. Anyways, it's in French, and also I think it's in Arabic as well. But I work with some ladies that was trying to go there, and I kept telling them not to. It was just something about it that I was always skeptical about. I'm glad they changed their mind. That's good. Girl, you reading the comments? Okay, that's where we got to that. And then Dream Psych Nurse says move back to NYC. You know, I've been like, I would love to move back to New York City, but I'm married, I got kids. I'm one of them people like, I'm married, I got kids. Like, I just gotta, do my own thing. Aisha said the loss is cut there. Oh yeah, yeah. It's below, yeah, it's below 80%. Um I don't even want to be a nurse anymore. I just like your personality. Why don't you want to be a nurse? Tracy Wimberly says, does that mean your LPN license is invalid once a school shut down? Well, this school is for RN, and no, it doesn't mean that. Once you get your license and once you get your license, it's your license. No matter what happens to that school, it doesn't matter, because just think about it. It's people that's been nurses since the 80s, and their school's been, closed down. So it doesn't matter. But if you're in the program and it closes, then you screwed. You screwed. Like, look at ITT Tech. And yeah, you're screwed. Once they close the school and you're in it, unless that school does the courtesy of trying to connect you with another school in the area so you can finish, it's like all your money is wasted, all your time is wasted. And a lot of times, some of these schools, the credits don't transfer. So it's like, it's sad, man. It's just, the more I look into it, education sucks. Like, the education system sucks, and it's like they just prey on people. And that's why I'm just so passionate about it, because I like, that happened to me. I went to a private college, and at a very young age, and I felt like, I just hate for that to be the case with somebody else. Like, that these schools, like, they prey on you, because the whole American dream is to go to college, get an education, work hard, and come out and be able to live your best life. But you're like, who best life is this? It's not my best life. Like, it's not what I signed up for. But it's like, yes, you did, and I need you to pay that money. It's due. You got 6 months after you graduate to pay it right back. Like, I need you to get on it. Or, you know what, you don't have to pay for it. We're going to keep, pushing it back, and you're going to be paying back student loans until your kids or paying off their kids' student loan. Like, you're going to be paying it forever. So I don't mean to be a skeptic, but it's just like, the more I get into it, the more I communicate with people who are in nursing school. Because you all know, like, I get so many DMs and emails from you all talking about schools, talking about these teachers. And it's just, it's so disheartening, because some people, they really just want to get an education and become a nurse. Like, that's like one thing you can't do. You can't just go on YouTube and say you a nurse. Like, you actually have to go to school to become it. You know what I'm saying? Whereas some careers, you can kind of make yourself into what you want to be, with social media nowadays. But with nursing, you got to go to school. So I just think these schools prey on people. They prey on minorities. They prey on people who have a lower social economic status. They prey on immigrants. They just prey on people, and they take their money, and they basically feed them a dream. And you mean either disagree or agree. I know some people, they feel like the area that they're in is so competitive that they have no choice but to go to for-profit schools. I totally get it. And to be honest, looking at my situation with my kids, like my husband, his work schedule, like, it's crazy. So I'm thinking maybe I will not have to, but maybe I will make the choice to go to a more expensive school like Chamberlain. But I've heard good stuff about Chamberlain. I actually haven't heard anything bad about Chamberlain. It's just the price. But that might be an option for me. But some people, they're just not informed, and they get screwed. But yeah, this school is closing. Let me look at some more of y'all comments. La 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 la. Let me see. Dream Psych Nurse says this is a sign from God. She also said that, or I don't know your gender, sorry. I'm in LPN school and I'm going in a different route. Once I'm done, I have other degrees and want my PhD. Have you thought about real estate? It's so crazy you said, have you thought about, why you say that, girl? Well, y'all know I did that video with Carl, where he's a real estate investor, and he was an x-ray tech, and he really, like, watching his channel ENTP Life, go check it out. No, I don't want to update. Don't update another time. Don't y'all hate when y'all computer do that? You like, another time? Like, why you trying to update now? I'm on it. Update when I'm asleep. Like, why you gotta update now? But anyway, I swear, if any of us was in a conversation, like, y'all saw me face to face, we was talking, We would talk about 20 things in a span of like 30 minutes. My mind, I'd be like, this is how my mind be going. So when I sit down and do, like, this is why it's hard for me to do lives, because I be like, are they even understanding where my mind is going? Like, this is why I like to do recorded videos so I can be more composed, because otherwise my mind is all over the place. But yes, I have thought about real estate a lot. I really have. I really want to get my husband on board. I don't know. Maybe there might be something we do towards the end of next year once we buy our house. That may be like our next, adventure. Um, Deanna's nursing journey says we both will become an RN. I'm claiming it for the both of us. Me too, boo. It's pronounced like tequila, so Shaquila, right? Shaquila. But that makes sense. It's spelled like that too. Okay, yeah. Now that I look at it, Raymond Albert says, "Man, I work full time in the emergency department and full time nursing school. I be like, I'm done, right? I'm over it. Just throw everything away. Hey, you doing it? Keep going for it, man. Please look into Pratt Community College LPN to RN hybrid program. It's online and costs 7K. Let me put that over here so I can. Now, who you know that went there? Do you know somebody? Don't be trying to send me somewhere. Community college. I'm gonna look into it. And you all also remember you can always go like on Facebook groups and go to the search bar on that Facebook group and just type in a school, because more than likely someone else asks about that school and you can kind of see like the comments about the school too. That's what I do. Or just start your own thread again. Let's see. Look at Pratt. The American education system. It does. It really does. It's like, yeah, they're trying to feed us a dream. But what I like is that a lot of people are realizing like that they can take matters into their own hands, and they can be on YouTube, they can be on Instagram, all that. But the system, all the man is gonna do is find a way to make YouTube, Instagram, all that more structured and more like put more restrictions on people. You can see it right now with YouTube, because YouTube has this new thing where if your videos are catered towards children, then it's like you can't. It's a lot of restrictions with that, but that's not necessarily YouTube fault. It's just people have abused it. You got predators and stuff like that out here, but everybody wants their part of the money. So even when you try to get out of the matrix is still gonna try to get to you. Okay, but that's another video, a whole other channel. See, I went down a rabbit hole again, right? Um, where am I from? Isaiah. I am from St. Louis, Missouri. How did you pass the entrance exam at the Met Center? I got a GD book and just studied the GD book, and then also I looked at just go on their website and see whatever test they're doing. Sorry, I just put my kids to sleep. I'm sorry. I feel like I should have went to sleep with them, but I wanted to get 2 videos done for y'all. For Nursemas, so you all remember it's 12 days of Nursemas. So I'm going to have a video every day leading up to Christmas, and my goal is to do 2 videos a day. So keep me encouraged. Let me know that you're watching the videos, you like the videos, so make sure you like and you comment on the videos. And if you find a video that you think someone else would enjoy, share it. Share it on your Facebook, share it wherever, okay? Let's see. What else y'all talking about? Nurse Ultron. I like that. Those schools I mentioned above are located in Kansas. Kansas has 3 online LPN to RN programs. They are mad cheap, and that's where everyone is going. Do you have to be in Kansas to do it? Like, do you have to be there? Raymond says that he goes to Chamberlain. That's what's up in New Orleans. I want to go to New Orleans. I've been when I was a younger, but I want to go now. Um, the Nurse Nook went to Chamberlain. YouTube University. Yeah, they are censoring people. Are you back working? This my work. This is what I do. This is what I do. No, my husband, his schedule the way it is, I really can't go in and pick up a shift. So this is what I've been doing. It's YouTube and all that jazz, and it's taking up. It takes up my time. It keeps me busy. I got 2 young kids, and they keep me busy because I really work on making sure I get them out of the house, and we do stuff, and we make stuff happen. My little angels. I did pick up a shift like not too long ago. It was cool, actually. I should have did a video talking about that shift. I might do a story time or something. It really wasn't that. Oh wait, something did happen. I swear, every time I pick up a shift, something happened, and it was this weird dude, like checking for me. I'm like, dude, like, I'm married, but thanks. No, I don't plan. Hey, Marie. I do not plan on homeschooling them. I want my kids to have friends. I'm very, very big on social engagements. I sometimes am a little bit afraid of the way things are going because all of us, you be out eating and stuff. You be on your phone the whole time. I'm not down for that. Like, I want my kids to have friends. I want my kids to play. Like, my best friend, my sister, I met her in middle school. We've been friends for almost over 20 years. I met her in school. Like, to me, school is very important. So they're still going to have that social interaction, but at home, I'm going to make sure I continue educating my children and teaching them what I want them to know. Teaching them like the truth, but I want them to have that structure as well. And I want them to have, like, friends is a big deal to me. I think friends are very important. So yeah, let's see. Girl, Destiny talking about she's 20 with baby food. Y'all tell Destiny to keep. Girl, no. I mean, you can have a baby, but they don't stay babies forever. Um, I'm 29. Dream psych nurse. I'm 29. I'm a Cancer. Charles, Cancer. I'm old. If anybody know that reference, comment where he was like, Charles, Cancer. Yeah, I'm a Cancer and I'm 29. I'm tired. I didn't put on no makeup or nothing. I just said they gonna get what they gonna get. Air 01, I'm a Cancer too. I got my acceptance letter. Yay! Congratulations. Oh my gosh, that's such a good feeling. Ain't it such a good feeling, like when you actually make it in, you're like, yay. So now it's time for you to get in. And you're gonna be like, I don't want to do this no more. I'm tired. I'm over it. And then you're gonna graduate, like, yeah. Then you're gonna be like, oh shoot, I gotta take NCLEX. Then you're gonna pass NCLEX. You're gonna be like, yeah. Then you're gonna start working. And you're gonna be like, I don't want to do this, da 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 da. And it's like, that's a cycle of life. It's like, you want something so bad, you working for it, you hustling for it, then you finally get it. You're like, oh my goodness, I couldn't believe that this happened. And then it's just like, yeah, you kind of get bored with it, like, okay, whatever, like, I'm over this. And then you go, it's like you always have to go for a different goal. You have to always keep growing. Y'all, it's the end of a decade. It's literally the end of a decade. It's about to be 2020. Can y'all believe it? Like, I was born in the 90s, the 1900s. And it's about to be 2020. Like, whoa, isn't that amazing? Like, this is like the time where if you watch some movies like, oh my, it's my husband's favorite freaking movie. Is it Demolition Man, y'all? With the dude from Rocky. Is it Demolition Man? Somebody let me know. The dude from Rocky and was it Sandra Bullock in there? And it's like they said, oh, is it Demolition Man? Yeah. Where it was like a war going on. They said it was a fast food war. And Taco Bell was the only one that won. And yeah, you see, I didn't went on the whole of the video. But this right now, 2020 is the time like that all these movies from back then was talking about. It's talking about like this time, like, like we should be out here living in space somewhere, right? Like 2020 is crazy. Like the 2000s, like, wow. Yeah, it's the end of a decade. So just keep working on you, man. Keep making your dreams come true. That's why, like, sometimes I do get discouraged. I don't necessarily get discouraged about RN. Like, for a minute I was, because I was like, we need to put the money towards this. We need to budget for this. I need to get back to school. Like, oh my goodness, like, I want to do it. Like, because when I want to do something, like, I really want to do it. I'm not one of those people who's just like, yeah, I want to do it. And it's just like, I put it on the shelf. No, 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 no. When I want to do something, like it's in me to like do it. Like, it needs to happen like now. Like, I get very like into it. And it's so like when I don't see it coming, I'm like, what the hell? Like, I guess it's not meant to be. But everything happens in time. So that's what happened with the school. I don't know if they're gonna actually close like the school down or whatever, but yeah, they're not accepting new patients, new students. And they let's see. Oh, it did say that. it says that, okay, so the school said told new applicants in a letter dated December 3rd they will need to find a new program just weeks before they are scheduled to start clinical courses. So can you imagine that who just told me that they just got accepted to an LPN program? Can you imagine getting accepted into an LPN program? Like this video, y'all. Like it. We got 50 people in here. Hey, y'all. And 20 likes. So go ahead and like the video, please. I'm freezing. Hold on, y'all. I am so cold. But can you imagine getting accepted into a school and then like telling everybody, putting on Facebook, coming on here talking about how you got accepted to school, and like a few weeks later, before you supposed to start, because they got this letter December 3rd. They're supposed to start school in January. So you get a letter saying that, oh, you know, we can't take y'all in. So yeah, it's not cheap. You know, the application fee. They probably don't. Let me look on their site real quick and tell y'all how much this stuff costs. I don't know if they still have it on here, but let me see if they got their course fees and stuff like that. Because you have to pay, you know, for the entrance exam. And you got to take like 3 entrance exams. I don't know if they got it on here. But they make you... They need to take all this stuff down. You shouldn't even be able to apply. Like, for real. Yeah, they don't have it on here anymore. But you got to pay your application fee. That's probably like $25. Oops. Trying to get y'all situated. You got to pay application fee. You have to pay for your T's test. I think that's like $60. And if you're going for LPN to RN, you got to take another test. You gotta pay for all this. So you probably come out of pocket like $100 something. I don't know about y'all, but before I became a nurse, $100 something, like that's not chump change. Like that's gas, that's food, that's my light bill, you know what I'm saying? Like that's money that you're putting towards this school, seeing it as an investment, and then the school turn around and tells you, oh, we can't, you not in. So you thought you was in this school. Like, I can't even imagine that. That's crazy. That's crazy. Like, say that everything happened. I applied for the school and I paid off the debt and I got into the school and I came on here and made this whole big video. Nurse B going, she got her RN. Like, I'm about to go get my RN. You all about to start the school in January. We about to do this, that, and the third. And then, like, 2 weeks later, I come up with a video talking about how the school, they told me I can't come because they can't take students in, da, 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 da. Ain't that crazy? Like, that's horrible. That's horrible. I feel bad for the people that's going through this. Because you never know. They probably quit their job or drop their hours at their job. Like, they probably changed a lot of stuff in their life to get ready for this school. And here it is. You took their money. You took their money to get into the program. They did whatever sacrifice they had to do to have people watch their kids or to get off from work or move around their schedule so they can come in and take this application, this admissions test, and you had it in the back of your mind knowing that y'all was not going to be able to take new students in for the next semester. And then what's going to happen to the people who were already in the program, who probably have a little bit of a few months left in the program? What's going to happen to them? I don't know. I don't know. That's crazy. That's why I say these schools, how can they get away with the stuff that they're doing? How is it that you can, like in my other video I told y'all about, how is it that you can go and become a patient care tech and spend $14,000 to become a patient care tech when I literally right now could go and apply for a job? I probably, as an LPN, I probably couldn't, but if say I wasn't, and do it and get paid to become a patient care tech. But you want me to pay you $14,000 to do it? How are these schools able to get away with this? It's because these schools are privately owned. They are a business. They are a corporation. And there's plenty of people behind them that's has all these lobbyists and all this other stuff. I'm sure they do. It's people that are behind it who know people, who know how to put pen to paper, and they know how to, you know, finagle the system. And it can happen. There's nobody regulating it. There's no one regulating nursing schools, I feel like. I mean, the board of nursing is doing it, but there's no, like, what about these other healthcare careers? Like, nobody is making sure that people are not being taken advantage of. And, like, that, nobody's talking about that. I know everybody they say, oh, well, the area I'm in, this is the only option I have, but that shouldn't be the case. It shouldn't be that much of a monopoly. It just shouldn't. It's too expensive. Americans have too much debt. It is just not right. It's y'all can tell I'm passionate about it. It's not right. I don't think it's right, man. It's not cool because so many people go through these programs or these schools and they still come out not making enough money, or they can't find a job. They can't find a job. And it's silly. It's silly to me. It's just I don't get it. Make it make sense. Let me read some of y'all comments. Oh yeah, I should have brought some water. I am like so thirsty. You thirsty, boo? Yes, doesn't matter how long it takes to get there, as long as you get there. Trust in God's timing. Thank you, boo. You know what that made me think about? Oh my goodness, yeah, I'm showing my age. Actually, this song didn't even come out when I was younger, but if I sing the song, YouTube gonna flag me. But she was saying, I don't care how you get there, as long as you get there. Oh my goodness. It was like you can reach me by caravan, cross the desert like an Arab man. Y'all don't know the song. Y'all don't know the song, but it's a good song. Let's see. Kimberly is saying, I'm nervous to apply to nursing school. Programs are limited where I live. Afraid I might not get in. Okay, why you gonna let fear stop you? Why you gonna let fear stop you? Just apply. If you don't get in, you don't get in. But you never know until you try. But I get it. You can be anxious, but don't let that stop you. That's the thing, like, people, let me be honest, and I was literally just thinking about this. Everybody is afraid. Literally everybody afraid of something, right? We're afraid of going into debt. We're afraid of not being able to provide for our families. We're afraid we're going to make mistakes. We're afraid that we're going to miss out. We're afraid that things might not work out with our partner, or our kids are going to hate us when they grow up, or we're afraid of whatever. But the thing that separates people is if you have the courage to do what it is that you feel in your heart to do. That's what separates you. You have to have the courage to go for it. So that's the thing. Everybody is afraid of something, but people take that fear and they just channel it, and they just overcome it. And once you overcome it, it's just like you feel good, and they're like, okay, I did this, and it gives you the confidence to go for more things. So go for it. Don't go into it blind. Look and see what the school's requirements are. Get a book, whatever the book is that you need, whether it be ATI. I didn't have all that stuff when I was in school. T's, test, ATI, HESI, whatever. Get that book. I have an Amazon shop you can go to. I'll leave a link for you. But you can get it from the library. If you don't want to buy a book, or you can't buy a book, go to the library, get you a book, copy some pages, take pictures of the pages, flip through them, take some pictures of them, and study it. Give yourself the time you need to study it. Be equipped to do it. I think some people, they get afraid and they just say, I'm going to just take the test. I didn't get in. Did you study? No, I didn't study. Well, there you go. There you have it. So just, equip yourself, see what the requirements are, and just apply for it. If it's for you, it's for you. If something is for you, there's literally nothing that will ever stop you from getting there. Ever. Ever. And that's a lesson that I have to give myself as well. So yeah, go for it. Let me know when you get in. Send me an email, girl. You got this. Let's see. Or boy, I'm sorry, I didn't look at the name. Oh my goodness, I'm missing some of your comments. Right. Dream Psych Nurse said, I wouldn't trust that school after this, even if they stayed open. Tell me about it. Raymond says, hey, I'm prior military and I CLEP some of my, okay. Requirements while I was active. Let everybody know that they can CLEP also by having most of their classes done. Does not cut. Oh yeah, it does cut down your tuition, especially if you go like to community college. That's why I tell people, like, don't do the prereqs at the school, because they think, oh, I'm getting into a nursing program. You're not in a nursing program until you get those prereqs done. So even if you're at a nursing school and you got accepted, like, unless you get the prerequisites done, you're not in nursing school. You're just paying nursing school prices. All right, so Hannah Cortez says, That would be a blessing. Crap, I would be glad that I wouldn't be halfway through a program that shut down. That's why I'm going a long way. Community college all the way. I love community colleges. I'm gonna have me a plaque at one of them one day because I'm gonna donate some money because they the only one. They the goat. The community college is the goat. They the only ones that actually are here for the students. Only ones. Um, they need to reimburse. They do. Kara Lowry says, "What's the reason they're closing?" Sorry if you said it. It's because they're the. I'm not sure if they're closing yet, but they're not able to accept students because their pass rate dropped below 80%. So the state board of nursing comes in and basically, they're probably gonna have a oh, what is it called? They're probably gonna be on probation. I honestly think they've been on probation for a long time. Because remember, I told you all that they lost their financial aid a minute ago. So, some years ago. So, they've been on probation or something. Yeah, I am so thirsty. Like I saw the water, but I didn't grab the water. So now I'm parched. Can y'all go get me a glass of water, please? Thank you. With some lemon and a straw, please. Thank you. I appreciate it. Um, Yeah, there's a lot of life changes to be made before starting. There is a lot of life changes. That's ridiculous. Now they have to wait another semester and apply again. Arrow one, yes, they do. Hannah says avoid tech schools. Um, I went to a tech school. I actually think tech schools are good. Well, yeah, I think tech schools are good. But the only thing with those is a lot of times the credits don't transfer. They do whatever they want. Arrow one. All they care about is the money. Amen, Nurse B. What's that? Broadness. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hannah Cortez says, I was going to go to an LPN, then bridge to RN at a tech school, and glad I didn't. Oh, okay. Oh, well, ICC Tech is a tech school. So, yeah, I guess it just depends. It's like you don't know who to trust. It's like, for real, the only ones to trust is a community college. Like, for real. Um, Deanna says, I just finished a prereq. Should I take the co-recs before or during the program? What do you all think? I think take them before. Like, why would you? I wouldn't want to take a class because it's just too much. Nursing courses are already hard enough. Yeah, I gotta give me something to drink. Hold on. Nursing courses are already hard enough that I just wouldn't want to have to take. I'm getting some faucet water. If anybody knows about a freaking fluoride filter, let me know. So random, y'all, but that's YourFavNurseB. I'm a little random. So, yeah, I wouldn't want to take a co-rec if you can. Because also it's probably going to be cheaper if you decide to take your co-rec at a community college or, before you go in. Plus, you can just focus on your core rec and get the information that you need and also focus on your nursing classes. What happened to our light? Okay, that's a little bit better. Yeah. So, yeah, this is Nurse Must. Hydrate. That was not a cute sip, y'all. I was thirsty, honey. I was thirsty. Thank you all for coming on. We got 43 people. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Let's see. What else y'all talking about? Estelan. Oh, girl. Oh, okay. I'm gonna just say EEN because I do not want to butcher your name. I'm gonna try it though. Estelanziano is. I'm sorry. You are such an inspiration for me. I watch your videos about prereqs every day to keep me going. I'm about to start my your prereqs next month. Good for you. Oh my goodness, congratulations. That's what I say. It take courage to go for what you want, man. Everybody afraid. Everybody got fear. It take courage to go for what you want. That's why, I love doing this because y'all inspire me. Like, hearing y'all stories, y'all write to me and tell me, y'all story. I be like, yes, get it. Because it's just, Y'all, we connected. This is the fam. We connected. Like, when y'all winning, I feel like I'm winning. So I appreciate y'all through and through. And when I do get into a program, y'all, we gonna be having freaking vlogs and all that jazz. I'm gonna be giving y'all all the rants about the school. Like, we about to get all the tea. As soon as I get into a program, we gonna be doing it. Let's see. Do you recommend NCLEX P and U World for NCLEX exam? I've heard great things about U World. Um, Tiffany Hubbard wants to know what semester is easiest and what semester is hard. That's a whole, I could do a whole video talking about that. But I might do a whole video talking about that, but it's up to you. Everything's up to you. It's your world. We just squirrels, okay? But yeah, I'm getting tired. But honestly, I think probably it really depends, because the end of it, to me, the beginning of nursing school was easy, but towards the end it got harder because you had like that senioritis and you're just over it and you don't want to be there anymore and you're tired, but then at the again at the end, med surge at the end, and that makes it even harder too. So it really just depends. And then some people, the beginning is hard for them because they're not used to taking college level courses, or it's like that transition. Transitioning is hard for people. Transitioning, because you have to get over that learning hump. You have to start being like, oh, I'm a student now, and okay, this is how I have to study, and this is how I have to live my life outside of school. So it really just depends on you. But I'll do another video talking about what I think about that. It depends, though. I think everything I say has to do with it depends. Hydrate. Let me water my plant, y'all. I swear I'm a plant lady. I got plants all over my house. Gotta have plants, y'all. You gotta have, gotta have your fresh. They keep the air clean. All right, thank you all for liking this video. Candace Smith says, yay, made a live show. I think I was just reading a comment from you not too long ago. I think you commented on a video not too long ago. Oh, you all. So I don't know, when I do like my stories that you can watch, thank you all, everybody who's been watching the stories. If you write a comment, I do not know how to comment back to you. So if I put like a heart, that means I saw it, but I don't know how to comment. So I don't want to come off as rude, but like I don't know how to comment on there. So if you ask a question, you ain't gonna get no answer. So but a lot of people have been wanting to buy my nursing notes that I gave away for free. I did shut it down. The deadline has come and gone. I gave people 30 days to get them, but it's the end of that. As far as selling them, I might put them on my, you know what? Yeah, I'll put them on my site. I'll put them on there. I don't know how much I'm selling for, but I'll put them on there. It's not gonna be expensive. And I'll let you all. You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna put them on there after I do this, if I can get them on there tonight. And I'm also going to put a video after this. Y'all look tired. The real nurse B in full effect. But thank you all for coming to this live. Okay, I'm starting to like lives a little bit more. And I really appreciate you all. Like, when YouTubers say that, they mean it, because here we are putting ourselves out here for the world to see. This is not, I'm not saying like this is the easiest job. It's not the hardest job, but it's like you putting yourself out there for people, hoping that people will resonate with you and people will connect with you, and that you'll be able to help somebody. And you put yourself out there. I'm an artist and I'm sensitive about my, let me know if you know what the reference is. So anyways, I appreciate y'all for real. Like, I really do. I'm a Cancer, honey. We real sensitive. And this lighting this lighting really got bad. I should have put my lamp over here. But yeah, I appreciate you all so much. Make sure you go follow me on the Your Fave Nurse Book Facebook group. Follow me on Instagram at YourFavNurseB1. Erica Badu, okay, Cinnamon Beauty. And then also join, what did I say? No, go to my website. So I'm going to be putting up articles. I want to start blogging, not vlogging, but blogging with a B on my website. I'm going to put up articles because I know not everybody wants to sit and watch a video. And my videos can be a little long because I like to go into depth. But you might want to just read an article. So I'm going to put some articles on there. That's my goal for next month. Oh, I forgot. We do have a what do we have? What do we have, y'all? Oh, go to my website. See, I went off track. I'm reading y'all comments, and anyways, www.YourFavNurseB.com. I do have some study templates for med surg and for pharmacology. You buy them, you download them, you print them. They're yours for life. It took me a minute to create them because I would make them. I print it off. I try to write in. I was like, no, it's not enough room. I had to adjust it. So, but they're on there. They're unique. I looked at other study templates, and mine are a lot different than other ones as far as the way it looks. So, thank you everybody who's already bought some. So, I really appreciate that. What else? That's that. I could be on here all night with y'all, but I'm sorry. You, do you see them? Y'all, I'm sleepy. These kids didn't want to be out today. My daughter had therapy today for her arm. And I went to the wrong, it was, yeah. But we got it. We here, y'all. Y'all don't want to see all these clothes I had to fold. It's done. I did it. It's the end of the day. I'm proud of myself. I made it through. And I still got other stuff I need to do before I go to sleep. Let's see. Tiffany, every program is different. Oh, I'm sorry, y'all. I still wanted to make sure I got some more of y'all comments. Lexi Lex says, yes, do not mix nursing courses with prereqs. I agree. Prereqs or co-reqs. So I just want to make sure I look at y'all comments. Let's see. Hannah Cortez, what's your study tips for nursing? I feel like with AMP1, it took me like the third exam to get how to study. Laugh out loud, pass with a hobby. That's good. I got a lot of study templates. I mean, study playlist. I got a study playlist. And I get that question so much. I need to, you know what? I'm going to create a grid. You know what? Let me write that down so I don't forget. Create. But I write that down. Let me put that, type that down. Create grid for a study. I'm going to create a grid for y'all to go by. All right. Thanks for asking that question. It's nursing study guide and templates, etc. What's that? Okay, I'm sorry, I'm missing stuff. All right, so yeah, that's that. Zen Minded 30 says, will you ever go back to working in nursing? Yes. Bingo, nursing courses are time consuming, so in order to excel, you have to donate a whole lung, kidney. Yes, KD, you gotta. You know what? I'm glad you said that. That's the thing. People don't necessarily give it the time that it takes. You know, we don't always give things the time that it takes. Everything takes time. In this world, it's either time or money. And really, it all boils down to energy. Everything takes energy in some form, whether it be time or money. It's going to take energy for you to do it. But, you know, we live in a world of Instagram, of YouTube, of Facebook, where all you see, I was listening to another YouTuber, she said, all you see is the end result. Like, that's it. You see the end result, you think, wow, I'm not there yet. Because, honey, you didn't put in the time of the work. They put in the time of the work. They just didn't show you the time of the work it took them to get there. Deanna says, oh my God, I'm so excited for you to get into RN. I missed, where'd the comment go? It said it would be lit. Let's see. Raymond said, I'm a Virgo. We click. Yes, I'm a Virgo ascendant. My rising sign is in Virgo. So I got Virgo in my chart. Let's see. My sister's a Virgo too. My dad is a Virgo. Virgo men. Oh. Anyways, they just, them Virgo men, nothing wrong with them. They just, I can't get with it. Nothing against you, Raymond. I'm sure you're a sweetheart. But my dad, he's just very, very, very picky. That's like the low vibration of Virgo, is that they can become, I was literally just thinking about my dad. Yes, that's what I'm like. Anyways, but they can become very, they can just Virgos know how to slice and dice the hell out of you. A Virgo can read you for filth, honey. Like, you dead. They might come off like real chill and calm and cool and copacetic, but a Virgo will read you for filth. Cause they looking at every single thing you got wrong with you. They looking at that little mark you got right there. They looking what's that in your teeth, like, and if you they for filth, you dead. Okay. All right, y'all gotta get off this live. Y'all getting a goofy brandy. All right, I gotta go. Yes, we have a bad rep, and that's all. We're very critical and analytical. Trust me, I know. I know. Thank you. I have a beautiful daughter. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. Um, all right, y'all. So I'm gonna go. You kill plants, just give it love, light. Give it some love and some light. It'll be all right. You know, just let it be. All right, I gotta go, y'all. I appreciate you all once again. Make sure you like this video. Comment once this goes live. You got a minute. Comment on the live as well. Whatever you want to comment. But thanks again for watching. Yeah, that's my little story time for you all. Wow, we've been on here for an hour. And I'm going to post another video for you. And I will be having my nursing school notes. I'll probably do it tomorrow. I'm not going to do it tonight. It's late. So yeah, that's that. Thanks again. I said bye like 10 times. If you asked a question, I did not answer it in the live. Please, once this goes, once I upload this or once it's done, please, if you get a chance, please write another comment or your question in the comment section. That way I can get to it during Nurse Must. And I want to do more lives with you all. So it'll be around this time once I get my kids to sleep. So I appreciate y'all. Much love. I'm sending y'all positive energy, you know, positive vibes. All right, y'all. Peace.